Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Izwan. Okay, so this is introduction for the Hin Leong Trading. So Hin Leong Trading is an integrated downstream energy group offering a comprehensive and efficient mix of resources to the global market. So this is Hin Leong Trading aims. So there are three aims. The first one is a policy of control growth through the selective expansion into areas Hin Leong Trading. So the second aim is about continue to grow existing business. And lastly is a diversify within the core competencies of each business unit to ensure sound growth in the future. So the Hin Leong Training was founded by Lin Ong Queen. So this is a short timeline. Hin Leong Training was founded in 1963. So and then in December 2020, Hin Leong Trading is want to build a Singapore for oil refinery, and then lastly at the April 2019, Hin Leong Trading failed for bankruptcy protection. Okay.
Good day everyone, my name is Uisumi, metro number 280912. I'm going to present for the scandal of Hin Leong. In 2020, the coronavirus spread around the world, and the price of crude oil fell by 70% under the huge economic shock. At this point, Hin Leong Group's inventory depreciated severely, leading to a massive credit default. What's more, Hin Leong Group's financial fraud also surfaced at this time. According to the investigation report submitted to the Singapore court, substantial irregularities were found in Hin Leong's financial reports. Hin Leong has intentionally manipulated its accounts over the years in order to conceal $800 million in future losses. The company used routine and pervasive counterfeiting to inflate more than $3 billion in assets. For the fiscal year ending October 31, 2019, Hin Leong reported a net profit of $78 million against total liability and equity of $4.56 billion. However, investigations show that the firm's total liabilities were $4.05 billion, while the assets were just $714 million, creating a $3.34 billion gap. According to the investigation, the founder of Hin Leong, Lim Ong Queen, and his children committed transaction fraud by means of financial fraud. They carried out financial fraud on the relevant materials and sales. Not only the turnover was fraudulent, but also the inventory amounts were further overstated. Further financing was carried out through these improper means. Investigators added that Hin Leong had massively fabricated documents, including bank statements, sales contracts, invoices, and virtual bills of lading. These falsified documents allowed Hin Leong to mislead banks into providing them with financing and served as supporting documents for fictitious income and profit. The creditors behind Hin Leong's groups were 23 banks. Among them, HSBC Holdings plc has the largest exposure with more than $850 million, followed by three local banks in Singapore, which were DBC Bank, OCBC Bank, and UOB Bank, with loan amounts ranging from $200 million to $420 million respectively. On April 17, 2020, Hin Leong Group had to file for bankruptcy protection, and Lim family's huge business empire gradually collapsed. This scandal had a huge negative impact on the entire industry. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Zuhairi bin Zulkifli and my matrix number is 280-681. And I will continue with how the scandal affect the auditors. Hin Leong Trading, the collapsed oil trader company, which owes creditors more than $3.5 billion, is suing Deloitte and Touch due to its financial fraud scandal. The company also alleged the auditing firm after the firm unable to recognize the major irregularities that happened in the company's financial statement over a decade. And furthermore, Hin Leong Trading also filed a lawsuit with the High Court of Singapore alleged after the firm unable to recognize the irregularities and the material misinformations in the company's financial affairs. The company also stated that the firm was disobeyed with the terms of its agreement with the company. And however, Deloitte and Touch also replied to the company's statement by saying that they already performed the audit of the company's account with the highest standards and acceptance with the information made known to the firm for the time being. Hin Leong Trading also filed a lawsuit to Deloitte and Touch after the firm was audited and provided of unqualified opinions for the company's financial statements from 2014 to 2019 for each of the fiscal years. The assets of the company were actually overstated since 2012 and the company should already bankrupt at the time. And due to the financial fraud scandal, it's already influenced at least 20 banks, including HSBC and DBS, that demand for loan repayments from the company. And last but not least, Hin Leong Trading also alleged Deloitte for the material misinformation in the company's audited financial statement that result to several financial institutions and banks being horribly misinformed about the company's financial health and state of affairs. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I'm Nor Emilia Adelina binti Norizan, metric number 281612. I will continue with involvement and role of auditors in the case. So the first case that I found is irregularities and the material misstatements. The issue concerns financial statement fraud at the Hin Leong firm. Auditor had been sued for failing to notice the company's major errors, and the financial statements have been overstated to cover all the company's losses. So, based on that case, I have identified two roles of auditors. The first one is auditor must be aware of this company's information on a regular basis. The auditor must be aware of essential information through understanding the company's irregularities and accounting policies and adhere to the Code of Ethics and Professional Conduct for auditors. Besides, Deloitte is required to act in a professional and discreet manner and provide sensitive information as required by the Companies Act 2013. The second role of auditors is the auditor must be able to provide a true picture of financial statements based on the financial reporting framework in the case of serious misstatements. The auditor can include a fair assessment of the structure and presentation of the financial statements, as well as evaluate whether the transactions and events revealed in the financial statements achieve a fair presentation or not based on the relevant facts. So that's all from me. I pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Amira binti Ismadi, metric number 280424. I will continue to present the next point, which is unqualified opinion by the external auditor. Deloitte and Touch LLP Incorporated partnership along with Singapore since the year of 2008. Generally, this partnership offers accounting and auditing services as their primary business concern, exclude online marketplace service. According to Bloomberg, Deloitte in charge as an external auditor on behalf of Hin Leong Company for almost 2 decades before the firm announced collapse in April 2020, when the founder Lim On Queen declared aware of future losses among $800 million. Hence, HLT alleged constructed fixed tissue derivative and trading gain to hide losses. Referring to the Straits Times, the suit stated that Deloitte issued an audit and unqualified opinion as part of the Hin Leong financial statement for every fiscal year since the year of 2014 until 2019, even though the firm confronted with insolvent status since the year of 2012, where the asset claimed to be overstated. When Deloitte released this unqualified opinion, they said to be convinced that Hin Leong financial statement free from material misstatement. Additionally, Deloitte unqualified opinion also indicates that all the financial statement is compliant with all standards, fairly and truthfully presented in respect to the material perspective.
Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Iminur Shakira and I will continue to present. The footnote declares the losses was the founder and the director because them directed the finance department not to do so. Besides, the internal department are just blindly follow an article order from the upper management. However, the upper management does not want to take responsibility for the unethical order, but sue the external auditor because failed to detect the irregularities and the material misstatement. Thank you. First point for red flag is Lim household financial problem. Lim Eun Cheng and Lim Hue Yi has to pay the civil penalty, but the civil penalty was higher than their earning. Second is macroeconomic factor, which is commodity price. Since pandemic COVID-19, the price of oil price collapsed so drastically because of the crashing of demand for the crude oil to worldwide vehicle user.
Okay, so for the conclusion, we can see that any company or the auditors should give more attention to its annual report or any financial accounting disclose. Why? Because we can see we could don't give the more attention, the company may affected and easily wind up. The second one is it can arising opportunity also considered as a factor from possible. Okay, so what should auditor do? So the first one is to understand and need to evaluate the internal control system so they can understand what the control system. Second one is have to understanding the company fact. So for this, auditors for the Hin Leong need to understand about the Hin Leong trading's facts. So third, knowledge about the regulation priority to conducting a company audit. And last one, provide a true picture of financial statement. Yes, we go conclusion to avoid any understanding. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much.